Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm jumping in and getting started in my Home Sweet Home journal. I'm super excited about this. I've been waiting, anticipating. So yes, I'm very excited. Today's video is going to be a little different of a journal with me though. I am going to have to switch to a voiceover type video because of the fact that I have so much remodeling going on in my house right now. The bathrooms are being torn apart and remodeled. We're getting ready to list our house and sell it, which is super exciting. But yes, so it is very chaotic and very noisy. So to spare all of you that background noise, I'm going to work through this video, possibly speed it up. Not exactly sure at this point, but I am going to get started and I'm super excited. So let's just jump into the video. So I'm getting started here, and you guys know one of the hardest things to do is get started, right? At least for me, sometimes it feels overwhelming, like where am I going to start? I know there are some people that really struggle with starting on the first page, so they take the pressure off of themselves by making sure they don't try to do that, and they start somewhere in the middle. Most of the time, I enjoy starting on the first page, mostly because I'm always doing the same thing, at least with these journals, where I know I'm going to add my library pocket and card, although I do mix it up a little bit here. Oh, watch out. So I enjoy starting on the first page for that reason. To me, it just helps set the tone of my journal. So I'm going through the collection a little bit, looking at the parts and pieces. I end up not using the library pocket here, but instead using the little brown seed packet that came in the collection. I'm going to use ground espresso because the seed packet is so dark. I just like the way that ink shows up a little better. I had mentioned in previous videos that the paper line I used in this collection is from Cartabella, and it is called Farm to Table. I wanted to pick up some of the little ephemera packs that came in the collection because it's so adorable. I wanted to have it on hand in case I wanted to make some embellishments or something out of it. So I'm going to pick through here a little bit. By the way, that is a throwaway deli container. And I love those things for sorting embellishments because when you're working on a collection or journal or anything, they're just great little storage containers to hold on to your projects. I'm just going to embellish here. I have some old eyelet trim that I'm going to run through the sewing machine just to add a little texture, add that to the front. And I have some old children's practice paper that I am going to use my mason jar punch and just add that behind this little piece of ephemera. So after adding that seed packet to the front, I just inked up my library card for now. I think I go back and decorate it a little bit at a later date, but I decided to use the wallpaper that came in the kit. I love this in a journal. It's kind of funny. If you love this paper and you have it in your kitchen, I am not speaking ill of that at all, but it very much reminds me of the wallpaper that was in my house when we moved in 18 years ago, which the pattern itself doesn't make me cringe. The work. If you've ever stripped older wallpaper out of a house, you know the work that goes into that. Oh my goodness, it is so much work. But anyway, it's adorable here in my journal. So I just cut a strip of it that I wanted to use for the tuck spot, ran the edges through my sewing machine, and I'm just going to glue it down. Isn't that tiny little Fabri-Tac bottle so cute? Usually I buy the honkin' huge ones because I go through so much of it, but Walmart was out when I went and they just had that little tiny bottle, and I'm like, oh, I love this little bottle. Anyway, I digress. So I am going to end up moving on because that went so quickly, and I'm going to work in the center of my book here. These are some book pages that came in the collection, and I'm just cutting apart the recipes because I plan on making little pockets and tucks out of them. So I pick one that I want to use here in the center. I ink it up. I do my machine stitching again. I pick another book page. It's all very self-explanatory. I'm pretty much just setting the tone for my journal. I always feel more comfortable adding some things throughout the book and then going back and adding embellishment later. So yeah, I'm just cutting things down, stitching them, gluing them in. I add my hearts to my strings, and then I'm actually going to do another spread. But I thought this would be a great time to catch up with you guys. How are you? I hope you're doing awesome. I hope that you are enjoying your journals as well. Thank you so much to everyone who purchased them and for the feedback I've gotten. I hope that you are having as much fun in it as I did. I still have to film the flip through. I have some other videos to edit, but I'm just getting started today. It is time to get started. So if you received this collection, you already have my big news because I put it in my letter. But if you didn't and you're watching this video, I have been so busy lately. And yeah, we are moving. We're selling our house and we're moving. So like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, we were remodeling our bathrooms. My father-in-law came up from Florida. We flew him up here and held him hostage. Not really. For a straight week while he helped my husband do the remodeling in our bathroom. It needed it so bad, you guys. This house is actually as old as I am, which has always just, I've always enjoyed knowing that our house was built the year I was born. But you guys, that was 43 years ago. And those bathrooms, I don't think they've been remodeled. I really don't. It was so time. But we were always so nervous to take on a project like that. We'll do other things around the house, but we hadn't done a bathroom remodel. So to have my father-in-law come in here, who's a licensed contractor, and just rip that thing out, wow, it was awesome. And it was such a blessing for us to have his help. So yes, we got that done. Those were the major projects, but we have some others. We're going to put new carpeting down through most of the house. And oh my goodness, I have like painting that I have to do. But currently, as I'm doing the voiceover for this video, my daughter, who avoided COVID when my husband and I had it a few months ago, got sick with COVID. Oh, she was tested last Thursday, but she's been sick for a week tomorrow. She's doing really well, like so well. I'm like kind of jealous at how well she is doing. She's just really bored and hates being in her room. But anyway, I'm so happy. I've really been praying for her and all of that, and just that things stay positive, and I'm very grateful that they have. So this is my situation right now. So the painting is kind of gone at a standstill, which is fine, which gave me opportunity to edit these videos. Anyway, I sidetracked there a little bit, but so I've moved on. Let me go back to the video here for a minute. I'm moving on. I'm creating another little easy spread. Look at my seed label. I tore it. I was too rough. So I'm adding some masking tape to the back, which is probably just a good idea in general because these are so fragile. And I'm going to be gluing it down and making a pocket out of it. And again, adding a book page as another little pocket on the other side. So back to my story. We are moving because the video is getting close to being over, I think. We will be moving to Florida. For those of you who know me, I live in northern Indiana, very close to the Michigan border, which I've always loved. But we decided we're going to take a leap and move down by my husband's family. So it is an adventure for sure. We'll be in the Southwest Florida on a little island there, hopefully, if all go as planned, living on a canal to the Gulf. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Anyway, so that's my news, you guys. But here's my journal. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. It was pretty self-explanatory. Be on the lookout for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.